Hello, everybody, and welcome to
What a Pitch!
We just kind of did this off the cuff.
Yeah, we did.
Sean just messaged me. He's like, "Hey, I got an hour. Do you want to come over and do a podcast?" And I was like, "Sure."
Yeah. Truthfully, I thought we needed another podcast. We might have been behind, but this, probably when you're listening to it, going to be one in the bank, that we'd save. So we're not going to tell you what day we recorded this.
Maybe we'll just never release it.
Yeah, this might be never released
It's a
podcast.
secret episode.
No.
So, a little introductions.
Yes.
I am Daniel Cutler, one half of the hosts of What a Pitch.
Yes. And I'm Sean Dangler, the other half of What a Pitch.
And together we make the 100%.
What a Pitch hosts.
I didn't realize we were saying that at the same time.
Yeah, duh. That's what we do.
That's fair. That's our motif. Our MO, modus operandi.
Is that what that stands for?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
That was Latin.
It is Latin.
Stands for...
Operating mode. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I have no idea. I know MO is modus operandi.
Okay.
I don't know what it translates to.
Okay, cool.
Sean, how are you?
I am doing well.
Yeah?
I ate a cookie, so I feel good after that.
Nice.
Besides that, I'm doing pretty well today. How are you, Dan?
I'm hungry. I started Whole30 recently.
I don't know what that means.
With my fiance. It's they don't want you to say diet change. They want you to say lifestyle change, because if it's a diet, then it's like body image stuff or whatever. So it's a lifestyle change.
Okay, corporate marketing. I like it.
Yeah, 100%. Where you cut out a bunch of stuff. You cut out processed foods. You cut out sugars. Can't have cookie, obviously. Can't have cheese. I can't have dairy.
Okay.
I can't have nuts.
Okay.
Can't have nuts.
All right.
Which
I would die during this.
Oh,
I love
it's
everything
dude,
you said.
Dude, it's rough. Thankfully, there's a place up in Ankeny called Pie 5. It's a pizza place. They'll make you a pizza with a cauliflower crust.
Oh.
So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
So do you slowly add stuff back in, or do you completely just cut that off?
So you stick to that hardcore for 30 days.
Yeah.
And then after the 30 days, you can add certain things back in.
Okay.
After 30 days, I would probably try to add a little bit of bread.
Yeah.
I love bread. It's actually my go-to drunk food.
Nice.
Just like a loaf of bread.
Just a loaf of bread.
Yeah.
That's not bad. I think my coworker actually did something similar to that, if not that, and he lost a ton of weight.
Yeah.
So it was very impressive.
Yeah, I tried doing
But he was also super hungry, and I felt bad for him when he was trying. He was just eating corn, or not carrots or something.
Yeah. Starting day 10, you start to get nightmares and stuff like that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone should do that if you just get nightmares because you're not eating food.
Yeah, I've actually done it before, and after day 15, I lost 20 pounds.
Wow.
Yeah, so
nice. All right. Well, that's the diet part of our podcast. I mean, the lifestyle, or what is it? Your lifestyle
who
change?
Cares, man?
Yeah, whatever. There you go. All right. Well, I mean, we're here.
Yes.
Obviously, we have a movie.
We
don't have a special guest this time.
We don't.
Imagine if we talked that entire time and we had a special guest and we just didn't say anything about
be
that.
Incredibly rude.
Yeah.
Or if we had a special guest and just never let them talk.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So we have a movie today. I have a movie, Sean, for you.
Yes.
And I figured, since it seems to be superhero season, I would pitch you the idea I had for a Black Widow film.
Okay.
Scarlett Johansson in the Marvel movies.
Okay. We're gonna have to probably have a spoil.
No. So this, I made this all up.
Okay.
Have
you seen the new Avengers?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. I just wanted to make sure if we talked about it. I wasn't spoiling.
I don't know if I told you this. My life is comic books are.
Okay. Did you dress up?
No, I don't do. I wore a Captain America shirt.
That's fine.
It's just a dark blue shirt and has the shield on.
Did you clap during it?
Yeah, 100%.
God damn it!
I'm
man.
a clapper. Sean. I'm a theater kid. People worked hard on that. I'll clap for it. Yeah, I know.
They're not there.
I don't care.
It's not like they're viewing you.
It's the spirit of it, man.
That's one of my hard takes at movie theaters.
Fair.
No one should be allowed to clap.
That's okay. It's all right.
I'll tell you, this is the one story.
I don't clap during the movie.
It still doesn't matter.
Okay.
But it is better you don't do it during the film.
Yeah.
I believe I went and saw Kingdom of the Crystal Skull with my brother when that came out, and some older couple just like went crazy when like I don't know if Indiana Jones showed up or what it was, but like during it, I was like, what is going on?
Yeah, that's a bad movie to clap during.
Yeah. Yes. I'll tell another story is that I went to see Batman Dark Knight, and at one point Batman jumps off this tall Hong Kong skyscraper.
Yeah.
And the guy next to me just went, damn!
I will drop sometimes if something's like especially cool,
yeah,
I'll just like in my chair just like shiver a little and be like, oh shit. Like I'll just get like so excited.
I mean, okay, the Hobbs and Shaw trailer was in front of and I fucking lost my shit during it.
I'm sure you did.
I was laughing at how great this movie looks.
Oh yeah,
There's one point where The Rock is literally holding a chain, that's on a helicopter and holding on the car, and seemingly doing it with ease almost. It's great.
For The Rock, it would be easy.
It would be. I'm so sad that our last guest, Mari, is not into those films at all.
What are you going to do?
They're fucking balling. Okay, sorry. Let's get back to Black Widow.
That's okay. Anyways, so I'm going to pitch you my Black Widow movie.
Okay.
I just want to say up front, doesn't really have anything to do with the other movies.
Okay.
Maybe it might tie into a little bit of like the original Avengers film back in 2012.
Okay.
So spoilers, not really.
Not really. 7 years ago.
I'll let you I'll reference characters from the universe already, but other than that, so
ding dong.
Hello,
Hi.
Mr. Kevin Feige.
Hello. Thank you for saying my name. You can just call me Mr. Feige.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Feige.
Actually, it's Phage.
All right, Mr. Phage.
It's Feige today.
It is.
Sorry. Well, I shouldn't be rude on an elevator.
That's okay. I'm sure you're worth billions.
I am.
So you can be rude
I'm
to whoever
literally
you want.
carrying a briefcase of cash right now.
Just in case?
Just in case.
Just in case. Yeah, that's fair. I carry like a spare like $10 on me.
Well, I have $10 billion on me.
Well, okay. Sir, I'd like to pitch you an idea for a movie I have today.
Okay.
Yeah, so everyone wants it. You know, the Marvel Cinematic Universe is really popular.
Yes.
You know what else is popular?
Mm-hmm.
Feminism.
It is very popular. Right?
So how about we make some money off it?
Well, that's what every corporate company does when a new social thing comes around.
That is 100% how it works. I have a fantastic idea for a Black Widow film.
Ooh.
It's super spy-esque.
Spy. I love it.
There's action.
I love some action.
There's a great villain.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm intrigued.
And I've got it all figured out. So let's make this movie.
Sure, I gotta go though, real quick.
All right.
So I'll call you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. Do you need my number? He didn't take my number. So yeah.
Okay.
So I've said it like 4 times now. Black Widow film.
Black Widow film.
Yeah.
Okay. Scarlett Johansson still in this?
Yes, Scarlett Johansson playing Black Widow.
All right.
We're gonna get Hawkeye, Clint Barton.
God damn it, Hawkeye.
What?
No, I understand why he's in it, but he is one of the most pathetic characters.
Well, so that's why he would work for this, is because
he's pathetic.
Well, no, it's a spy film. Like
Oh,
these people don't have powers, and they're actually going to be facing someone who also doesn't have powers.
Yeah.
No one has powers in this movie.
That's cool because every superhero film is just too much CGI.
Yeah.
So if I feel if you make it more grounded in reality.
Yeah, and so that's the other thing, is that like this is going to have less CGI. It's going to be more practical, like traditional action.
It's
film.
like Casino Royale. Like they specifically made that more grounded because the last James Tomorrow Never Die Another Day or Tomorrow Never Dies.
I've only seen the Daniel Craig one, so.
But the last Pierce Brosnan one was with the invisible car and there's a fucking ice castle. It's really bad CGI. And I think they specifically grounded the Daniel Craig one. It was also kind of, I think, going off of the Batman movie that had came out.
Yeah.
Before. I like that.
Yeah.
You keep it grounded, more realistic.
Yeah. Well, on top of that, like a lot of action films changed after 9/11, but that's probably another podcast.
Oh, really?
Like, I mean, if you just think about like Batman pre 9/11 and post 9/11,
Yeah.
it's like Yeah, there's a lot of difference. There's a lot of
Okay.
like just kind of extremism kind of differences, dark and
Yeah.
gritty, and there's been a lot of like books and stuff on it. So
Okay, we could talk
Yeah,
about
that's-
this another time.
that's not now.
But back
Yeah.
to the Black Widow.
So I was just thinking like, what would be so cool about these Marvel films is that like they're maybe all connected, but when they have their standalone films,
Yeah.
they should feel like their own films.
Yeah.
Like an Iron Man film shouldn't feel like an Avengers film. It should feel like a sci-fi film. Like
Mm-hmm.
it should feel like, I don't know, maybe not Star Trek, but like, it's about sci-fi.
Yeah.
Or like a Thor movie should feel like Lord of the Rings, Like I feel like these movies should have very distinct feelings.
Yes.
And then in Avengers, they all come together and kind of meld together into this beautiful painting that they are. So I was like, what about a spy film? You kind of get that in Captain America.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Which
with
is why
Captain
Black
America's
Widow
kinda-
worked really well in Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
But I was like, let's just give her own movie. You know?
Yeah.
Chris Evans isn't going to make any more Captain America movies. That's
Yeah.
not a spoiler. His contract is up.
Yeah,
so
read it on the internet.
yeah, so let's give her one. And every hero needs a sidekick in
Yeah.
every movie. So,
So
Hawkeye.
Hawkeye
Is perfect.
has to leave his family again.
Yeah.
And,
So I just want to start from scene one.
okay.
Scene one, it opens with Black Widow breaking into SHIELD headquarters.
Okay.
Because Agents of SHIELD, that TV show
Yes.
that the movies actually don't even care about.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, they don't. They both exist and they're both in the same universe, but they don't at all
Tie it. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But Black Widow is familiar with Phil Coulson, Clark Gregg's character,
Yes.
who
Yeah.
died in the first Avengers.
I never got the understanding of how he's back alive in the other one.
I've watched it. I'm not going to explain it to you. It's a nightmare.
Okay.
But he is alive.
Yeah.
So she breaks into the SHIELD headquarters.
Yeah.
She's in his office. He comes into his office. He turns on the light, and he's like flipping through some papers, and she's in the background.
Classic spy film.
Yeah,
trope.
yeah. And she's the ultimate spy. She's more spy than anyone else.
Yeah.
So she snuck up on the spy.
The spy.
Yeah, and she's like, hey Phil, and he's like, and he like maybe like throws his things and like he's like surprised and
Yeah.
like scared. He's like, oh hey, how's it going? And maybe like there's got to be comedy.
Yeah.
And she's like, I got a mission. So she recruits Clark Gregg, and also Ming-Na Wen plays Agent May. She voices Mulan.
Okay.
She's also in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Okay.
She's also a really cool spy.
Real deep cut for some people, I feel like, to know.
Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, I guess it
Whatever.
is.
So I like those two actors.
Yeah.
I want them in the
No,
I want
makes
them in this
sense.
movie. So
Their film.
she recruits them, and then she goes to recruit Hawkeye.
All right.
But
what's Hawkeye doing?
He's at his ranch. He's at his farm
at
with
his
his
ranch.
family. He's retired. He's like, I've given it
For
up.
like the 15th time.
Yeah. So he's giving it up. So he's at home
Yeah.
with his family, and she shows up, and she's like, hey, I have a job. I need Clint.
Mm-hmm.
And his wife is very gets upset.
Yeah,
'cause
doesn't
she's
want
like, I don't want you to do this. You're going to get hurt.
Yeah.
And she has the kids leave the room so that they can discuss, and she gets mad at Black Widow, and Black Widow's like, no, I swear, I just need him for he has the best eye, he has
Yeah.
the whatever, blah, 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 bullshit.
Yeah, he's Hawkeye.
Not gonna be in combat. He's just gonna be background support. I'm gonna be the tactical Agent May. Ming-Na Wen is also gonna be tactical.
Yes.
We need him just to support. No danger
Oh,
for
yeah.
him. And she's like, all right, if you swear he's okay, I'll let him go.
Where's Hawkeye at this?
He's in the room with them.
Oh, he's not just, like,
but
waiting
like
in
his
the-
wife, his wife wears the pants because
Of course,
Hawkeye's
'cause it's
pathetic.
Hawkeye.
So, but then the second they walk out the door, he's like, I gotta kill some people, right? And she's like, oh yeah. And he's like, oh good.
Good.
And
I
they-
don't
so-
want to not
yeah,
kill
yeah,
people.
yeah, because they're spies.
Yeah.
So that's it. They recruit them. Then they get onto the jet and they debrief the mission.
Okay, is Nick Fury in this film at all?
No,
Ah, damn.
he could be.
There's
no reason he
He's
can't
barely in any of the films now,
That's
so
true. Yeah.
he'll show up for like a cameo at some point.
Yeah, or something like that.
Hey.
Ooh, yeah. Actually, I have a cameo for later in the
Okay.
movie. So they're on the jet. they're flying, and
Where?
Spain.
Ah.
This mission takes place in Spain.
Ooh, I like Spain.
Yes, because we have an arms dealer
Of course.
who is
Russian?
Spanish.
Spain. Duh.
Yeah.
Should have put 2 and 2 together. I always like my
See,
Russians.
I'm throwing a curve. Yeah, everyone either wants like the Chinese or the Russians to be the bad
or
guy.
some really over-the-top Englishmen.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. British. Yeah. Nope. Today it's a Spanish dude.
Okay, nice Spaniard.
Yeah. Have you seen the John Wick films?
I have not.
Oh, you would like those.
I
movies
know.
A lot.
I'm sad I have not seen them.
All right, that's fine.
Jason Mantzoukas is in this, right?
And the third one.
I know.
It's not in my movie.
I know. I was telling you. I hope he's in our film. Too.
Maybe in the background or something.
All right.
Anyways, so they're on this jet and they're debriefing the mission, and she's talking about how there's this Spanish arms dealer. His name is Anthony Masters,
Yeah.
Antonio Maestro or something, based off the character. Oh, what was his name? Oh, I can't remember his name. Taskmaster. He's a villain in the Marvel. It's like It's one of these things where it's like we're kind of rebranding him to be not lame and have like a stupid costume and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So Anthony Masters, he's an arms dealer. He lives in Spain, and he's currently trying to sell some like high level weapons.
All right.
So they're trying.
Is it nuclear themed?
No, it's alien themed.
Oh, duh.
Because
it's Marvel.
Yeah, it's Marvel. So
It's Kree?
Yeah, sure.
I don't know. That's the only alien thing
Alien
I know.
stuff. Yeah.
Alien stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
Or maybe yeah. So it's like probably alien themed.
All right.
So they're trying to halt this deal.
Yeah.
And they need Coulson and May because Black Widow and Hawkeye are too visible. Everyone knows what they look like.
Yeah.
But not everyone knows who these people are.
Yeah.
For instance, you don't know who they are.
I know who Coulson is. Don't get me wrong. I know who. I saw Captain Marvel.
Okay.
And I've seen. I was going to name that Julia Louis-Dreyfus TV show.
Veep?
No, the one before that. She was married to Clark Gregg, but then they got divorced, and then
I don't know that show.
Oh, I don't know why. That's where I know Clark Gregg originally.
All
from.
right.
But yes,
Yeah.
I know who Agent Coulson is.
Okay. So, but they're less visible
Yeah.
than Black Widow and Hawkeye. So they need.
Especially because Agent Coulson's been dead before.
Yeah.
Not dead.
Yeah. People wouldn't think, whoa, why is this dead guy at my party? So they need them. This arms dealer's hosting a party, like a gala event, and that's where the deal is going down.
Okay. Is it in Monte Carlo?
Sure.
Is that in Spain?
I have no idea.
I feel like it is, and that's where every Bond film happens. So
I feel like it just sounds Spanish, so you think it's in Spain.
I'm gonna look this up.
That's fair.
It could be in Barcelona.
It could be, honestly, it could be anywhere in Spain. Insert Spanish rich town here. It's in a castle. It's in a castle. So they're flying here, and they're like, you two spies who are not well known to the public are gonna infiltrate.
It is part of Monaco. My bad.
But what?
Monte Carlo.
Oh.
That's in France.
Oh, okay.
My bad.
That's all right. So Barcelona. It's in Barcelona.
All right. Sorry.
That's okay. So they infiltrate this gala, and while they're infiltrating the gala, Black Widow and Hawkeye are kind of like making their way to like infiltrate like the seedy underground part of the gala.
Yeah.
And this is where I start to lose the specifics, which is fine. Like
I was very specific up to this point.
Yeah, it is. But at this point, it's more like spy jargon kind of stuff, you know. Insert like slight complication here, where we're about to get found out. You know, it's like I know you.
Yeah.
You were at the whatever last month.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I was. And, you know, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
Anyways, there gets to a point where they're about to get to the weapons.
Yes.
They've split off at this point. So Black Widow is not with Hawkeye.
Oh no, never what you want to do in a film.
And May and Coulson. So they're all four of them are away from each other.
Yes.
No one is with anyone.
Okay. Evil twin.
No.
I'm just kidding.
But May and Black Widow managed to meet up.
Okay.
And there gets to a point where you think they're going to find the weapons.
Okay.
And they open it up, and it's just like an empty like cargo hold or something.
Ooh. And then does music play in the background back? Wah, wah.
Yes, 100%. That's
Okay,
what
cool.
happened.
Better.
The twist is that they're not selling the weapons; they're buying the weapons.
Okay.
Because Anthony Masters wants to start his own renegade army.
Okay.
To like, because he's like, you can make a lot of weapons selling, or make a lot of money selling weapons.
Yes.
You can make more money like fighting wars or something like that.
Yes.
Where like they'll be contracted to like, they'll be like a hit squad basically.
So he has weapons he's selling to fund an army?
He has some weapons, but he doesn't have the alien weapons, like the best weapons.
Yeah.
And he's going to get the best weapons, and he has like, he's been training like, he's like a master in martial arts.
Yeah.
And every martial art, blah, 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 thing
Yeah.
like that. He can copy, and, you know, he has physical muscle, copycat, whatever.
Yeah.
Insert fake medical thing where he can copy every fighting thing he sees.
Yeah.
So he's been training this like elite corps of assassins.
Okay.
And now he's going to arm them with the greatest weapons.
Mm-hmm.
Like one man can take down an army. Like we're going to be the greatest military force in the world.
Yeah.
And we'll go to the highest bidder kind of thing.
Okay.
So make the most money kind of thing.
Yeah.
So now they're like, oh, now we really have to stop him.
Okay.
But it's not just an empty cargo hold. It's him and his men of elite fighters, and they've captured Coulson and Hawkeye.
Uh-oh.
And
this is where the feminism comes in. The women are...
yeah, it's not super overt. It's not like, oh, women are, women get shit done. Like,
You mean in Avengers Endgame when all the women just at the end team
I actually
up?
really like that part. Also,
That's fine.
no spoilers.
Whatever.
People are going to hear this for another couple months.
Yeah, it's already been out 2 weeks. If you haven't seen the film,
That's true.
That's your fault.
But so they have them captured, and they seem cornered, and our heroes seem cornered. Blah blah blah. It seems dire.
Yes.
Right. Somehow they got to get out of this.
Okay.
He shoots Hawkeye in the head.
Wait.
Hawkeye dies.
Wait. What?
Yep. Hawkeye dies in this film.
Ugh.
Yeah. And they like the moment he dies, they use it as a distraction to like attack some of the
Who shoots Hawkeye?
Anthony Masters, the bad guy.
Okay.
It's like it's like him and like three of his goons.
Okay.
Because the rest have gone to do the deal.
All right.
So they use that to fight back. Anthony Masters escapes in the fight with like another one of his goons. So it's just it's May, it's Black Widow, and two goons.
Yeah.
And Hawkeye's dead now. He like
Poor Hawkeye. His wife. Real pissed.
It's gonna be rough. So like they're gonna have bags over their heads.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be like blood, like bloody bag. It's gonna be
Perfect for a Marvel film.
oh yeah, it's not gonna be too gruesome. I think we can keep the PG-13 rating, but it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
But Coulson's life, they managed to like cut Coulson free, and he manages like to help them fight back too. So they kill the two goons, and they're like, "Fuck, they're gonna get those weapons, and like the richest dictator is gonna take over the world," kind of shit. So they managed to like steal like a truck, and they like chase down Anthony Masters. They steal two trucks, one to catch Anthony Masters, one to go stop the deal itself.
I loved how you said I don't have many more specifics after this point, but you've got specifics.
I mean, I've thought about this. Just not like specific like lines or stuff.
Well, that's pretty hard.
So now there are two like action set pieces.
Yes.
Black Widow has taken a truck to chase down Anthony Masters herself because now she's pissed.
Yeah.
Because Hawkeye's dead.
Yeah, of course.
And then there's Ming-Na Wen,
Yes.
Agent May, and Agent Coulson going to stop the deal itself.
Yeah.
And insert like awesome action set,
Yeah.
pieces. One thing I definitely see in my head is like Black Widow catches up to the truck that Anthony Masters is in and just jumps out the fucking driver's door onto the other truck.
Okay.
And like the other truck, maybe it like rolls up a little like mound thing and hits the other truck, and she's just like hanging free, like free solo, and she's like swinging around, and she has to kill the goon before she can kill Anthony Masters.
Yeah, well, duh.
Maybe she kills the goon and he's driving.
Is the goon a Spaniard? Is the goon
It's just a faceless.
Russian man?
Sure, we'll throw a Russian in there for you, Sean.
A Star Trek person.
It'll be Jason Mantzoukas as a Russian.
Or is it a Star with him dressed up as a Star Trek person with the red that always dies first?
Yes.
All right, cool. Makes
Insert
sense.
Russian red shirt played by Jason Mantzoukas.
Perfect. Mwah.
Yeah. So it crashes and she has like a one-on-one fight with Anthony Masters, and it's gonna be choreographed by the people who did the Raid films. You know those films?
No.
They're being talked about as if they are the greatest action kung fu action movies ever
Kung
made.
Fu. Okay,
Like,
if you're gonna say action film, I had the Fast and Furious.
no,
definition
like
Yeah.
hand-to-hand combat. Like they're just so choreographed.
Vin's pretty good, but I got it.
The main guy from them is in what's that movie called? Sixth Mile with Mark Wahlberg. Came out like last year. Do you know what I'm talking
It's
about?
a Mark Wahlberg.
But there's an Asian guy in it.
Yeah.
He's really good at kung fu.
Yeah.
He's like the main guy from those Raid films.
Got it.
Like it's gonna be like awesome, like hand-to-hand combat kind of action. And she snaps his neck or something like that.
Yeah.
Like she kills him.
Yes.
This isn't some like Man of Steel, like, oh, I killed someone. Like she's gonna fucking murder someone.
All right. Hard keeping this PG-13 rating, but
That's
all right.
that's fair. It's not ever getting made. So, and then there's the second set piece where it's Coulson, it's May,
Yeah.
and like maybe Coulson like
Makes a move on May. Just kidding.
no, they're actually together in the show, but
Oh, really?
yeah, it doesn't matter.
Oh, then it already happened.
Yeah, no, but maybe he like makes like some quippy comment to like distract them, and then she like kicks a bunch of their butts, and he also kicks a couple. But then Nick Fury shows up with like shield backup or something like that. I don't know, man.
Okay. Or they pull a la GoldenEye thing. Ming, is it?
Ming, no.
Ming and Coulson get in. They beat up everyone. Go to a middle of nowhere in Cuba. So stupid. They go out in the middle of a pasture, start making out, and then Nick Fury shows up, and then all his people are just grass covered. That's the ending of GoldenEye. Oh. No one cares about that.
Yeah. Sure.
Speaking of which, Jack Wade from the GoldenEye franchise, one of the greatest characters I've ever seen.
Yeah.
All right, going on. Sorry, what else are we at? What?
So we've resolved both of the conflicts. We stopped the deal.
Okay.
The bad guy's dead.
Yes.
Black Widow's gotten her revenge. We've gotten a Nick Fury cameo. Maybe he talks to her about like, yeah, it's a hard life. You know, people die. You know, people who care about die. Mm-hmm. That's the job.
All right.
I think the movie should literally end with her walking up to Hawkeye's house
with this dead head.
No. What? No. What the fuck, Sean?
I don't know, man.
No. She walks up to his house. She has this very obvious look on her face that like this is gonna be hard as shit.
Yes.
Like this is gonna be the worst moment of her life. And she like walks up to the door, pauses, takes a breath, opens the door, and just walks in and just cut to black credits.
Oh, okay.
And that's how it ends.
And
we don't actually see her tell.
Okay.
But Hawkeye's dead.
So they make a second one. They fight Thanos, get the Infinity Stones back, go travel back in time, and then Hawkeye's alive, right? That's how it's going to work.
No, he's dead. See, so I'm and this plays into how I am. I think movies need to subvert like tropes more often.
Yeah, that's pretty hard though.
Well, but that would matter. And that's the thing is that like these movies need to matter.
Yeah.
And I think, and I'm not going to explain why or what about it makes it, but I think Endgame does that well.
Okay.
Okay.
My thing is it's too long.
It is. It's 3 hours. It's long.
All right,
But like Hawkeye dies and he needs to stay dead because if he comes back at all, then something about those characters stops mattering.
Yeah.
And it's like you know the movie Bird Box, Netflix? Yeah. Did you watch it?
I did not. I'm a scared little person.
That's
so.
okay. Honestly, it's not that scary.
Okay.
But so the movie is part of the movie is Sandra Bullock is taking these two children downriver to like a safe haven.
Yeah.
I have a very bold idea that I think one of those children should have died.
Okay.
Because catharsis, like characters can't have catharsis without loss.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
And I think Hawkeye dying, while being a character that is ridiculed by a lot of people as being pathetic or being like, why is he in the Avengers? He just shoots a bow and arrow, a very antiquated weapon.
Yes.
But that matters to the character of Black Widow. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how he's been portrayed in these movies, as mattering to the other characters who are stronger.
Yeah.
As being not really a linchpin, but kind of being a linchpin for some of these characters, like their pathos and their meanings.
It's a sad linchpin to have, but yes, it's been a linchpin.
Well, so then let's take that linchpin away and see where that see what that gives us.
I'm sure they'll find another person that can shoot bow and
his
arrows
daughter.
pretty well. Yeah, his daughter. Simply put.
That's literally what they're actually going to do. That like they're doing Disney Plus and they're doing like shows.
Oh, and his daughter's going to be him.
And he's getting a Hawkeye show where he's training, I think, his daughter. It might just be like another girl.
That's okay. Spoiler alert. How would this even tie into how Avengers even ended? And you can't even
Endgame?
How would this work with Marvel? It wouldn't.
All right, spoiler time. Black Widow dies in that film.
Yeah, and you couldn't do it before because Hawkeye
yes
isn't dead in that
so
time.
Now obviously it doesn't work.
Yeah. So
which is fine. It doesn't. I thought of this movie idea like 2-3 years ago.
Okay.
This isn't like a new idea.
I guess you said after like the first Avengers it would make sense.
Yeah. Maybe even after the second one. Probably after the second one.
Yeah.
Because like.
Which I totally forgot what even happened in that one.
Ultron.
I know now. But
Okay.
That's how unforgettable
That's okay. That movie is not good.
Yeah.
And so like now in the current, canon of what the films are, doesn't work at all.
Yeah.
But so Spider-Man Far From Home's coming out.
Yeah.
Supposedly it's bringing up the idea of multiverse, in which there are multiple universes, multiple timelines. So maybe in another universe this works.
Okay, we'll go with that.
It's gonna be a nightmare. I love comic books, and it's gonna be a nightmare.
Yeah.
So that's my movie. I just thought like this is a really good idea for a spy film.
Okay.
And I like Marvel, so
I like it.
Yeah,
that was good.
Thank you.
You were very specific with it, as much as I didn't think you were going to be specific with it.
That's fair, I guess.
I like spy films. I love James Bond. So
yeah,
anything that's similar to that. You get a female lead, even better.
Yeah, John Wick 3, Halle Berry.
I know.
With Attack German Shepherds.
Nice.
I can't wait. I recently bought John Wick and watched it with my fiance and her roommate.
Yeah.
Neither of them enjoyed it.
Well, I'm sure.
As much as I did.
My wife will not watch it with me, I don't think.
It's amazing.
She's not an action film person, so.
That's fair.
That's why I go to all Fast and Furious films by myself like a boss.
That's fair.
$sign.
I'm just trying to look up. Okay. Because I was going to talk about casting next.
Who else is getting cast, though, in this?
Well, so, I mean, everyone is pretty much
Who's
done.
the bad guy, though? Who would be?
That's who I was really looking up.
All right.
He's an actor named Ricardo Scamarcio.
Okay. Oh, man, that
Look him
looks
up.
like a bad guy.
Yeah.
What's he from? Is he from
John Wick 2. He's the bad guy in John Wick 2.
Okay.
The only thing is, like, I don't think he's ever really done, like, action stuff. But you could train him. You just need him to have, like, one really solid action scene. After that.
You just have a bunch of goons that are really good at action.
Well, and that's the other thing is that, like, he has goons who are good at action. That he's trained. And
Yeah.
So.
Is there anyone else in this film that would be a significant role? Probably not. You pretty much.
Well, because everyone else is already like casted from the
Yeah.
Marvel movie. So like Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow. Mm-hmm. Jeremy Renner is Hawkeye.
Yeah.
Nick Fury is Samuel L. Jackson.
Hell yeah.
Coulson and May already have actors.
Who apparently are in a relationship on the show, which I had no idea.
Yeah. I watched the show.
You and 2 other people.
That's true. So
Nice.
yeah.
I don't know. Is there anything? I mean, didn't really have to cover the characters at all because
No, we know the characters.
we got that.
I guess we could talk about the bad guy. I guess a bit more.
Sure. I
Not
don't know.
really.
Yeah,
He wants
I
money.
think
He wants money. And
his name's the Taskmaster.
So yeah, so he's based off a villain from Marvel Comics named Taskmaster.
Yeah.
I think it's because like he has this weird power where like once he sees a physical movement, he can perfectly replicate it.
Weird. Okay.
So that's his power, is like that muscle.
Is he human in the comics, or is it?
Yeah, he's a human. He's just kind of like Black Panther, kind of like superhuman.
Yeah. Who's his primary foe? I guess. Who's the good guy?
I mean, he's fought Spider-Man a lot. He's fought like Daredevil.
Okay.
He's not like a person's villain.
Yeah.
He's just kind of a generic villain.
He just shows up and is like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I got a problem with
Yeah.
you."
I've always found him kind of interesting though.
Yeah.
He and some in the comics he's in, he does this really weird thing where he like ambushes heroes with like tasks, which is why he's called Taskmaster.
Yeah.
And he makes them go through these things, and he has like cameras, and he can see them do them, so he can learn.
Okay, it's Saw. Got it.
Yeah. Well, but tasks that they can complete.
Yeah.
But it's just a way for him to build his like arsenal of physical combat. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is why he's fought people who are superhuman, but kind of like low-level superhuman, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like pretty much anything Spider-Man does, a normal human could do if they were at the top peak physical shape. Like the flips and stuff like that.
Yeah, you can't really shoot the webs out your hands in a regular human.
I don't. Can you? I don't know.
I cannot.
I also cannot. Should do a poll.
Just do a poll. Yeah, I'm sure.
Can
we'll
you
get a
shoot
lot.
spider web out of your wrists?
Yeah.
That wasn't funny. What the fuck am I?
What are we doing?
Sean, cut that. I was trying to think like, should we give him like a reason for doing something? Like, did he grow up poor? And I don't know. Probably not. He just wants to be rich. He just wants to be rich.
That sweet dollar bill. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I like that actor, because that's pretty much what he is in John Wick. Is that he's like this rich douche,
and it's always good watching a rich douche get their ass whooped.
Yeah, and it's pretty much it. He's just like, yeah, I don't want to like this guy at all, so don't give me a reason to.
All right.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
I don't know, unless you have any questions.
I don't really. I you pretty much covered everything.
Cool. Do you want to keep complimenting my film?
Your phone?
Film.
Your film?
It's a film.
I thought you meant your phone. I was like, what?
No, I need
no,
a new phone.
Your film? I think it would work. Besides the part that it is completely not canon at this point.
Yeah.
But if you're correct in the spider thing being in multiple universes, bam, you can throw it in there and confuse even more people. But it works.
Oh yeah. So
they're just like in the Spider-Man movie. They're like, let's look into this universe, and bam. It's like a clip of your movie, and then they go and make the film.
It's
right?
her just snapping. That or Hawkeye getting shot in the head. Oh man, I'm not getting that PG-13 rating. This is an R. It's a soft R, but it's an R. Yeah.
All right.
Might as well just let Nick Fury say motherfucker in it.
Hell yeah.
For once.
I
can't believe he hasn't said it yet.
Well, it's a Marvel film. Disney.
I guess. We got. Have you seen the post-credit scene from Infinity War?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he almost says it.
I know.
And that actually made me mad.
I was so, like, I leaned over to my friend before that credit scene after the film had ended, and I was just like, where the fuck's Samuel L. Jackson? And then that happens, and I'm like, yeah, and then he fucking gets snapped, and then I'm just like, fuck this. Like, take my one man away from me.
I want to say this. I listened to the Pandering Talk episode where you and Jordan talk about Avengers Endgame, and guess what's gonna happen.
Jordan called
Yeah.
a couple of,
Yeah.
Thor Guardian of the Galaxies thing.
I'm surprised you guys called the time travel thing. So, these are
that's-
spoilers now.
Yeah, it's fine. The time travelers thing, I don't know. That just it had to go that way. I didn't understand how they could do it another way if they're going to bring people. I don't know. It seemed obvious to me, I guess, but I'm not trying to come off as an asshole.
No, it's okay.
But like and I might have heard that kind of from other people or something, but I don't remember. But.
Yeah, I don't know. I just so like it's a weird thing because the guys who made it, Anthony and Joe Russo, are actually really into like subverting what people are expecting.
Yeah,
and let's be honest, time travel's kind of a trope in movies.
Yes, it's an easy cop out to any thing that you want to redo.
Yeah,
in a movie.
so I was like, they would never do that because like they're just so like anti like let's do something that's obviously going to happen, but in a way that people won't expect.
Yeah,
which I still kind of felt from Avengers Endgame, but then when I watched Endgame, I was like, wait, it's like so obvious that they wouldn't do time travel that they have to do time, kind of like a
well, like they like I feel in the film they blatantly kind of made fun of the fact that they were doing time travel because they called it a time heist is like what they labeled it. Like they knew that like they at least made fun of the fact that they had to use time travel to get the movie to work.
I do love it.
But yeah, time travel in any film, it's just an easy way to cop out of something. It's like the only other way I could see him doing it if it like just the fucking Hawkeye woke up in his bed and it was all a dream the whole time. And then that's how the film ends.
And then he gets shot in the head.
But yeah, that's like...
And then Black Widow severs his head to take it back to his family. Sean, jeez.
Yeah, it was all vicious.
I was like, whoa!
It came out a lot worse than I thought it would sound, but that's fine. Yeah, I don't know. I will say I was amazed that Jordan called the Thor team up with Guardians of the Galaxy. I couldn't. Like when that happened, I was like, "What the fuck, man?"
Yeah, I was listening to that episode, and it was just a series of like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!"
Yeah.
How do you think guys? Did they fucking write the thing? Like, what the hell?
I don't know.
If you did write it, fuck you for not making any of these movies we've been talking about now, Sean. Jeez, man.
Not. He was the one that predicted most of that stuff. So.
That was awesome. But yeah, so that's my movie.
Cool.
I don't think I left anything out.
No, I think you're good. I can't get as high. Anything to plug? Plug. Did I say plug? I said plug, but it sounded like pluck. Plug. You got anything to pluck? Anything to plug?
You can follow me on Twitter.
Hell yeah. At?
I think Daniel Cutler.
Okay.
Daniel spelled Daniel, Kuttler.
All right.
Not like Jay Cutler, though I am a Bears fan.
All right. What are your thoughts on Jay Cutler when he was a quarterback there? Fan? No fan?
I wasn't in love with him.
Yeah.
But I think we always had plenty of other problems.
Yeah.
That I think were more persistent than Jay Cutler. For instance, statistically, he is the most productive quarterback in Bears franchise history.
Yeah, Bears have not had good quarterbacks.
No, we never have.
Time.
So, it'd be fine if we went from like Brett Favre to Jay Cutler.
Yeah,
that would hurt.
Yeah, but
we've never had good quarterbacks, and there have always been plenty of other issues we've had with our team. So I'm not but he also doesn't excite me.
Yeah.
It's Jay Cutler.
Well, he's not the Bears quarterback.
Let's get excited about literally milk toast. All right. But now we have Trubisky, and he's just exciting. And
oh, wow. I'm glad you're on the Trubisky train.
Yeah. I mean, could we have a better quarterback?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Aaron Rodgers still exists. Yeah. But I think he works well with Nagy because I think Nagy likes doing these like trick offensive plays. And Trubisky's very like gung ho. He's like a wild card kind of quarterback.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
That was Bears Talk.
Bears Talk right there.
So yeah, so you can follow me on Twitter
right.
at Daniel Cutler, Kuttler again. I guess you could follow me on Instagram too.
Yeah.
Dan the Bear, DANNTHE
All right.
BEAR. And I'm getting married this summer.
Hell yeah.
Don't come to it, but
Who? Me?
the listeners.
The listeners.
You could come.
I'm not trying to force my way in.
That's
You
fine.
don't
It's
have
also
to.
in the Quad Cities. It's like
Yeah.
It's like 2 hours away.
What day?
July 20th. It's a Saturday.
Oof, that's my wedding anniversary weekend.
Oh, okay.
I got married on the 22nd, so
Oh, that's lovely. We could have double anniversary dates.
bring them both on the podcast. I'll be so happy about it. We'll say we're going to go on a date, and we just both show up here and like, oh, sorry, we're doing a podcast with both of you.
We have bowls of macaroni and cheese,
Yeah.
but they don't. Why? I don't know.
I don't know.
just think it'd be funny to leave them out.
Yeah. All right. Well, is that it then? Anything with the band? Just listen to their music.
Yeah, listen to our music.
Where can they find it? Spotify?
Spotify, iTunes, wherever you listen to music.
Do you just
Bandcamp.
upload it yourself on Spotify then, or do you go?
Yeah, we go
something?
through a site called DistroKid.
Okay.
It's really good about helping artists get their stuff out on those
nice.
streaming platforms, and
Cool.
It's
Do you get any
affordable.
money from any of that? Like 2 cents worth?
Yeah. Yeah, that sounds about right.
All right.
Yeah.
Just follow the Pandering Talk. Listen to all the stuff on the Pandering Talk channel here. Otherwise, you can come to the Gram. That's always fun. Follow the Gram Comedy Show on Instagram. Yeah, that's basically it. Follow me on Instagram at Danglershawn or at Twitter's. I don't really do that much on Twitter anymore.
Twitter's fun.
It's
memes and stupid people.
Yeah, I follow a lot of news stuff, so it's like more depressing than normal.
That's
but
fair.
whatever. And it is kind of fun at times. It will.
Yeah.
I was on the night that Ted Cruz liked that porn
Oh,
video. Like I was on the moment that happened.
That was a
and
great day of Twitter.
It was a good day of Twitter when everyone
Yeah,
was
yeah.
making jokes about that.
Yeah. Avengers Endgame has been really great for Twitter as
Okay.
well.
Nice.
Yeah. I've actually, funny story, I've been trying to come to like the last 2 or 3 Graham
Yes.
shows.
Yeah.
It's something always happens.
That's fine, man.
June
June 7th, I believe. I gotta confirm the date with the Yavayos, but it should work. Otherwise, July 12th. Hey, that's fine.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
All right. Well, thank you for listening, everybody.
Yes, thank you.
This has been an episode of
What a Pair!